Hello, friends. It's Jackie Balhays from Confidence Stampers. It is week 3 of October, and we are into our new plan of what I'm sharing each month. We're going to start out each month with a quick and easy template, and then a quick and easy technique. And today is a quick and easy fun fold, but I have a bonus for you. We're kicking it off with a bang with this new format, and we got 4 fun folds. They're actually all gift card holders. So it's a fun fold, but it's a gift card holder. But I want to share 4 different ones with you because I know the holidays are approaching. And if you're like me, I love to give gift cards and I like to mail them because my family and friends are scattered all over the place. So I want it to be more like a card that also holds a gift card. So I've got 4 different ones, and we're going to do this like we used to do our template videos. I'm going to go through all 4 of them. I'm going to give you the measurements, stop and start the video to grab all of the measurements, and you'll be able to create these templates for 4 different gift card holders. I'll also have pictures of all 4 of them over on my website so that you'll be able to go over there, see pictures, you'll be able to see how they go, grab the measurements and make them. I encourage you, if you like to make gift card holders, make them as templates like I'm going to show you how to do. Make sure you write all the measurements on it, and then they'll be so easy to grab and use whenever you need to create one. So let's flip the camera down. I'm anxious to get started on these. Hang on a sec. So are you ready to dive into these? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it to you first, the completed one, and then we'll make the template because then you'll understand what we're doing here. So this is our first one. Now I have made all 4 of these. They're different, but using the same products, all the Christmas paper and stuff. And I know you're going to ask what the name of it is, and I can't remember. So this is my reminder to tell you there is a link in the video description, and it will take you over to my blog post. I'll list all the supplies I've used along with pictures of these so that you can create them. So here is our first one. Very simple. They're all simple. Really focusing on designer series paper just for you. Merry Christmas. And then our gift card fits right in there like so, and it's regular size to go into an envelope. So for this one, we are going to start with, let's see, I'm going to just move that kind of over there, with a 5.5 by 4.25 normal postcard quarter sheet of cardstock. And then what I did is I grabbed this pack of designer series paper that I found I wasn't really using much, and I thought, perfect for making templates. So on top of here, we have a piece, 5.25 by 4, okay, all normal layering here. So we've got that. And then we're going to take our extra little card that's going to go up on the top of that is 3 by 8. And we will score it at 4. Score it in half. If you don't want to score, you could just fold it in half as well. Otherwise, it is 3 by 8. We'll fold it in half. I like to use my bone folder to get that nice fold in there. And then on top of this, just to decorate. Now remember, I'm using this DSP that doesn't necessarily look awesome, but it's all about making this as a template. So what I have here is that DSP is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4, 3 3/4. So that's going to be the front. And then we are going to just adhere this. Oops, holding it the wrong way. Right on top here. Try to center it in the middle. It's actually going on the DSP, not all the way up to the edge here. So line it up with that DSP layer. Okay, and then it's just going to open like so. Now up here, because that's where we're going to stamp our sentiment or write our message, we'll put a piece of basic white that is also 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's right there. And then down here's where we're going to put our gift card. So we have just a little piece here that is 3 by 2. That's what's going to hold it. Take a punch. I have a 1-inch punch here, but really it can be any size punch at all. For all of these, I like to do that because it just really makes it look more like it's a pocket. So again, 3 by 2. And then I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive along the sides and the bottom and that side. Put it right on the edge there. And then we can stick it down onto here like so. And that creates our pocket for our gift card, which I already lost. There it is. It was stuck in the sample when I showed it to you. So that goes in there, and there is our first one. So again, take a look at our real one, our Christmas one that someone special is going to get from me. But there you go. So here's your template. Remember, we're going to make 4 different ones. And then what I encourage you to do with these is just flip it over and write all your measurements on there. Go back, start and stop the video if you need to grab them. But put them right on there. And then anytime you need a gift card holder, you can flip through these 4 different designs that I have for you today. Okay, number 2. This is our next one. And this opens up just like so. And down here, once again, here's our gift card. Here's our little place where we can write our message, and we'll close it up. So these would be perfect for babies or weddings or birthdays or Christmas. So any occasion, depending on whatever papers and stamps you use. So let's put this one together. We are going to start out this time. Our piece is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4. So we're cutting off just a little bit. 9 3/4, 4 1/4. And then we're sticking it in here. And I think I need to bring this out. We are going to score at 3 1/4. Okay, there's our 3 1/4. And then we're going to come out and score once again at 6 1/2. Okay, so there's that. Let's kind of get rid of our little arm there. And then this is going to fold like so. So it goes this way, and then it's going to open up. So again, use that bone folder. Yeah, so again, 9 3/4 by 4 1/4, scored at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. So our base is the same as before. We have 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and we'll put a piece of DSP on it. Now, if you wanted to, you could skip some of these layers of DSP. They could be colored cardstock that coordinates with the design that you're making. They could be embossed. They could be whatever you want them to be. So 5 1/4 by 4, our standard there. And then for our little card that's going to go on the top here, let's go ahead and decorate it before we stick it down. We have a piece of DSP for on the top. Let's flip it so it looks different. And this is 4 by 3. Okay, and then this is where you can decorate it like a card, put your focal layer or whatever you want on that. And then it's going to open up. Here's where we're going to write our little message or stamp our sentiment. So this is the same size, piece of basic white that is 4 by 3. Put that right there. And then down at the bottom is what's going to hold our card. So for this one, I have a piece that is 4 by 1 1/2. And once again, let's just put that little half circle in there to hold it, make it look like a pocket. Put a little adhesive down along the bottom and the 2 edges. And it's, you know what, it's so much prettier with that Christmas paper. These colors are kind of boring, but again, it's just a template. So that's how it folds up. And then this is going to adhere right on the top there. So go ahead and put your adhesive along the back, just like so. Okay, stick it down there, center it on there. It's going to open up that way. And there is, oh, I got that really crooked. Okay, this is why I like the liquid adhesive, because I can slide it around until it gets stuck down there. Okay, so there we go. There is our pocket for our gift card. Close it up. Let's bring this one back in. So much prettier with this paper. But there is another one to hold a gift card for a Christmas gift. Now, just for fun, I found an old one. I shared this, I don't know if it was last year or the year before. This is the exact same design, but I turned it this way. So instead of opening up, this one opens to the side. You see it just goes that way. And here I really decorated this one. When I made it, I didn't put the little circle in there, but I do like that circle better. I feel like it, like I said, it just makes it a pocket. So there's just another idea for you, how you can turn these. So there we go. There is our second one. Okay, let's save this for the next one. Okay, number 3. This one opens up like so, and a little pocket's on the right this time. And so it's more like a card with a little pocket to hold our gift card. So again, we've got several pieces here. So we'll start with our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. No, not that, I'm sorry. 4 1/4 by 11. Normal card piece, you know, we'd normally just fold it in half. but we are going to score at 1.5. Okay, and then 5.5. So 5.5 is where we would normally score this, because we would just make it a card like so. But now we've made this extra little flap that folds in like so. So let's grab the bone folder. Okay, so here is our base, just like that. Now to decorate this one, these measurements are a little bit weird. Well, they're not weird. You just have to remember them, because this is 3 3/4 by 4. It almost looks square, but you can see when you try to turn it that way, it doesn't fit. So 3 3/4 by 4. If you are using a designer series paper for this that is directional, be mindful of your sizes before you start cutting to make sure you've got it going the right way. So 3 3/4 by 4. And then when we open it up, we've got a strip for on the inside here that is 1 1/4 by 4. Just 1 1/4 by 4. And for this one, we're going to stick it down on there first. Okay, kind of the order you assemble, this one's important. Once we stick that down, we can take our punch and we're going to punch our little hole here. Now you could do this with a circle die as well, but we're going through both layers. That's why we want to adhere it down first, and then adhere your pocket closed. If you a couple of times when I was designing these, I adhere the pocket closed first, and it's like, oh shoot, I forgot to punch. You can't really punch very easily once it's glued down. So there is that part. And then we're going to put our piece in here for our sentiment and writing, whatever. Again, it's 3 3/4 by 4. So it's the same size as that piece of designer series paper up on the front side. So that goes right there. And then we have another piece of DSP to go over here. Same size as this one, 1 1/4 by 4. So the measurements are pretty easy. Now, all of these, my samples are really, I made them very simple. You could use this design and really step it up and add more layers and, do a whole lot of work to make your focal layer. So whatever works for you. Again, this is just a template to have all the measurements and the basic layout. So we'll see here. Here's mine. Again, kept simple, but this paper is so pretty. I felt like I really didn't have to do much. And then there is our pocket. So there is our third gift card holder. Phew, got one more for you. Okay, here is our next one. And again, we've got more of a postcard with a little card on top that opens up. So let's start out like we did on, I guess, 3 of them. 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then some designer series paper that is 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, that goes on the top like so. And then the more important measurements are that little card for the top. And this is 9 by, oh gosh, what is it? Yep, 9 by 3 1/4. Okay, 9 by 3 1/4. And then we're going to just go ahead and score it at 4.5. Or if you prefer, you could just fold this one in half. Okay, so it's just going to go like so. And it's going to go right on the top here. First, we're going to add our little piece of designer series paper there. That is going to be 4 1/4 by 3. Double check that. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 3. I'm starting to doubt some of my measurements. 4 1/4 by 3. We'll stick that right there. And on the inside for our sentiment and our message, we're going to do the same thing. 4 1/4 by 3. Okay, that's going to go right there. I think this is how, yeah. And then we're going to make a pocket over here on the left. And this one is going to be 4 1/4 by 1 3/4. 4 1/4, 1 3/4. Punch our little circle, and then we're going to stick it right there. So again, we need left, come on, left, bottom, and right. Actually, that was right, bottom, and left when we flip it. And we'll stick it right there to create our pocket. And we'll stick this whole card down here to the base. Okay, there is our fourth one. So there we go. We open it up and here's our card. Now remember, most of these you could turn. So this one, we could actually turn it this way. If that was the case, I would probably make this smaller and put it down here, or put it up here, but just turn it the other direction. So here, once again, is our, see, we lost our gift card again. I probably stuck it in one. There is the one we made that opens up, and our little pocket. So let's bring these all in. Now, as a reminder, grab the measurements, start and stop the video, but then hop over to my blog post, because I will have pictures of all 4 of these for you, along with a list of supplies that I use, this beautiful designer series paper and so forth. And don't forget, if you place an order from me this month, you will get my Creativity Made Simple tutorial with a $50 order. And that won't have the directions to this, because I already gave that to you. But that tutorial we changed this month, and it has a template in it, it has a fun fold in it, and it has a technique in it. So great stamping resource for you. We also have the Bundle of the Month class going. It is 16 amazing cards using the Love and Courage stamp set. You're not going to want to miss out on that. All the details for all of that is on the blog post. Just follow the link in the video description. I hope you like these projects. I hope you make the templates. Don't forget to write your measurements on the back of them, and then you will have 4 different ideas that you will be able to use whenever you need to make a gift card holder that work fantastic for any occasion and using any products. So thanks for watching. I hope you like these ideas. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video from me, and share this video with your crafting friends. Thank you. We'll be stamping again real soon. Have a stamp happy day.